live event on the number one secret that will skyrocket your sales. So, a little bit about me first and foremost. My name is Slavika Bogdanov. I am a 5 times best-selling author, and I have written 40 books. This is basically my 40th book, Bankrupt to Millionaire. And I have bestsellers left and right. I have some books that have been translated in over 7 languages. And I wanted to share with you some of my trade secrets that made me very successful and how you can use them to be very successful in your business. So I hope you're doing great. If you want to say hi, give me your name, say who you are, that would be great because that way we can interact. And if you have questions while I'm speaking, also that way I can reply to your questions. So the theme today is what is the number one secret that will skyrocket your sales? So I struggled a lot to skyrocket my sales. I'm a business consultant and I've been scaling expert for quite a number of years. I've actually been a business consultant for over 15 years, close to 20, but I don't want to say my age, right? And I've helped a lot of businesses scale. And one secret, one way that will definitely help you succeed and skyrocket your sales, and that everybody uses, no matter where you look, in what industry, whether it's real estate, whether it's consulting, whether it's retail, even practitioners use it. And the number one way is basically to have your book published. But before you go away, there's something that you absolutely need to know about book publishing, about writing your book the right way, how to write a book in 90 days or less, and evidently how to utilize a published book to skyrocket your sales. So the number one mistake people do is that they decide, I want to write a book. I want to become published. I'm going for it. And I'm taking my pen and paper and there we go. I'm going to write 200 pages. And then they start writing and they don't know where they're going. And that has to stop. Absolutely, because it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, it's a waste of money, and you absolutely don't want to do that. The best way to have a book that will sell your business, that will help you scale your business, that will help you skyrocket your sales is very different. You have to start with the end in mind, meaning that you have to start first by thinking of your end result that you want to have. How do you want to scale your business? Where you want to go with your business? How much you want to make in income, in revenue within a year, within 2 years? And then, of course, you go from the end in mind, you backwards, you reverse engineer the program so that you know what you need to do, what steps you want to take in order to scale your business to get to that end result. And one of the ways that I use, that I know every successful person uses, is to write a book. So I want to show you my 41st book, 40th book. This is Bankrupt to Millionaire, which I wrote. It took me about 6, 7 weeks to write. It's a pretty thick book, right? It's very complete. I actually wanted to give the people who read it everything I knew about becoming a millionaire in business. So it has really small letters and it's almost 300 pages. I wrote it in actually 6, 7 weeks, but who's counting? The reason why I wrote it so fast, and that was a prior video that I did here live, is I utilize a specialized skill in writing a book extremely fast. There's a way to write books fast, and to that way not waste too much time on writing a book, not waste too much effort in writing a book, and that way being able to have a completed book to offer your clients in time. But don't go and write a book just for writing a book. It's the wrong way of doing things. So the first thing you want to do is actually know first, what does your client need in terms of information? Second, how can you show your potential client that you're the expert in the field, so that way you can show your potential, your prospect, that you are the authority. And the way to show that you're an authority is actually to write on the subject that you know your potential client is eager to have information, eager to learn about the subject, eager to buy a book that has that kind of title. So it's important to have a great title to attract your potential prospect, your potential client to buy the book. But when you write, and you don't have to write 300 pages, by the way, either. 150 pages is quite enough of a book. I wouldn't go with an ebook, because 10 or 14 pages, anybody can do that. It's not a big deal. So don't go and celebrate that you've written an ebook. That's really nothing to be thrilled about. You actually need to put some effort, put some work, and actually write a good book, something that people want to read. But what's the utility of having a book? Is because inside the book, and that's why I say you have to have a game plan first. It's inside the book, and that's the number one trade secret that nobody tells you about and that nobody knows, and only a few do, and only a few take advantage of, is that inside the book, you write the website, the exact website where you can then funnel your readers to an opt-in page. So on the website, you have an opt-in page that say, hey, you probably bought my book and thanks. That's why you know this secret link. And since you access the secret link, put in your email and your information, and you will have much more information than just the book. So that is the secret key. The secret key is that you write a book not to write a book. You write a book as an instrument to market and advertise your business. And how you do that? Well, of course, you give great content. You show that you're the expert by putting content that your reader will want to read, will want to buy. And even you can give the book away, because it's not with the book that you're going to make your millions. The book is only a leverage for your business. So once you write the book, what you do is you put the website address where you're giving much more information to your prospect, and that email, that website address, the people will opt into it, and that is where they can access possibly some practical tools, possibly some videos. But what is the point of that? Is that you captured all the emails of prospects that you can then upsell to, that you can then email some more information, some more content too, that will then build a trust with you. And why is all of this critical? I'm not saying that you should write a book and create a website and do all of that if you want to sell $47 products. No, this trick, this secret is only for those who want to reach high ticket sales. If you want your clients to pay you $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, or $25,000 per package, that's when you utilize this secret. So the secret is to basically give a lot of content out first. All the content that you think is worth selling, 47, 97, $147 or whatever, you give it for free, and you give it in abundance. Why? Because that builds trust. A little like this video, you hear me speaking about writing books, you hear me speaking of how I went from bankrupt to millionaire and how I wrote a book about it. I tell you about the secrets of reaching more high ticket clients. Therefore, you know that I'm an expert in that field, because I can speak about that exact subject for hours on end until you fall asleep. So the reason why you want to give a lot of this content up front is because that way you build trust, you build credibility, and people who receive all this content for very little money or no money at all will know that you have plenty more to offer. The more you give up front for free, the more people will be willing to pay you afterwards for your services. So that's where you can actually get high ticket clients. But how do you find those high ticket clients, right? Because that's what we want. So that is how you leverage a book so that you can actually go and get the high ticket clients that will buy the book, get on your website, subscribe to your information, and then you can give them more information, include them in the Facebook group. And when they're included in the Facebook group, you will be able to leverage your influence on the group, your influence through your content, and get them to buy high ticket items. I see I have someone who is asking a lot of questions. Um, So how do you know what your readers will want to buy when you are new in the marketplace? So that is a great question. So first and foremost, before you start any of that, you need to choose your expertise, what you are really, really good at. What differentiates you from anyone else? If you don't know that, then you have to choose something that you really, really love and care about, and then you have to go and you have to become an expert in the field. So if you, no matter what it is, it could be surfing, it can be painting, it can be science, it can be math, it can be coaching, whatever you love, then you will start developing an expertise. You read a maximum on the subject, you practice a maximum on the subject until you become extremely knowledgeable about that specific thing, knowledgeable enough that you can actually write a book or that you can actually teach others about that subject. And then how do you know what your readers will buy? Well, there's different ways. You can go on groups like this one and actually ask a lot of questions to potential clients. Ask them, what do you want to know? What's interesting for you? Ask them to ask you questions, because the more you probe, the more you know about your potential clients or the people. Just be a people person. Just go out and seek what people need. What do you need in your life to be successful? If everybody tells you, well, I need a book to be successful, then you might be able to perhaps sell ways for people to write a book to be successful. If people tell you, oh, I need to know social media to be successful, well, then you might want to open something that caters to that need. You see, so there's two ways. Either you go towards something you're very passionate about, or you go and seek what the market needs so you can fill a specific need in the market. And then when you're writing the book, before you start writing the book, you need to start with the end in mind. And the end in mind is getting those high ticket clients. And the end in mind is to have a website where you're going to give more information than just the book. So before you even write the book, you need to have the website and the tools already online, so that while you're writing the book, you can include the links to the website so that people can go and opt in to get more information about what your expertise in. Because once they read the book, they love what you've done, and they say, oh my gosh, I want to know more. Oh, there's a link in there, I can go and get more information. They type in the link, they go in, they subscribe to get more information, and that's where then after you can send them more information, and of course at some point start selling also your high ticket prices. So people who buy my book don't have money to pay my highest paying coaching programs. Well, do you already have a book, and how do you know that they cannot pay? So there's two things you ought to know about high ticket paying clients. Is there's a lot of false impression, or there's a lot of mental, I think it's also a mindset. There's a lot of mind blocks that say, oh, there's not enough high ticket price clients. It's very difficult to get them. Nobody has money. Nobody can pay for my high ticket prices. That's all really false. So in order to get high ticket paying clients, you actually have to have something of value that's valuable enough for someone to put on the money. If you're not selling something that has enough value, of course, nobody's going to pay you high money for nothing. People are not stupid, right? So you need to have something that has a lot of value. How do we know that something has value? The value you sell something is compared to the result you're going to give at the end. So how do you know that something has value is how much result what you offer will bring about to somebody. I give you an example. Somebody, like I coach people, they make 5, 10, 20 times their income within 3 to 6 months. So if I charge a high ticket, what's considered yes or no, maybe not even a high ticket price. Well, people, if they see the result they're going to get, they don't care about paying upfront the high ticket because they know what's coming after. So if they know that you can deliver results that are higher than the price that you're selling your service or your product, people will buy the service or product. So the mistake people make are in two ways. One is they offer something of lesser value and expect high ticket price, which is not going to happen. Secondly, they don't know how to sell high value to high ticket customers because they basically either have a mindset issue where they think they don't deserve the high ticket value, or they don't know how to explain to their potential clients that they will get high value out of what they offer. So you have to be able to, one, offer big value. And secondly, you need to be able to share that you are actually offering a great value to your clients. If you don't do both of those things, you will not get the client to be interested in what you're selling. So there's a big part of marketing and sales that is involved within acquiring high ticket clients. But they're there and they're eager. They don't mind paying high ticket if they get the value. So there are a lot of high ticket paying clients out there. It's just that a lot of people don't know how to get to them. So it's like, how do I even reach them? There's a mindset issue where we think I'll never get to the high ticket, or there's not enough. That's the kind of mentality that there's a lack. It's the lack based mentality instead of being in the abundant and prosperity mentality. So it's a mindset that you have to switch. And then it's, well, what do I offer to get those ten or $20,000 a month clients? Well, you have to have a really good result. So your question is talking about result. I help my clients get is different because they have different business. Any suggestion about that? So I help my clients get is different because they have, but it doesn't matter what the business of the client is. What matters is the results you offer. So you have to dig within what you are capable of offering and ask yourself, what can I offer that is at a $10,000 value? What is, for example, if I offer a coaching that a client is going to make $50,000 in a month and I charge 10,000 for it, I feel pretty good because I know I can sell it. I know I can say, well, I guarantee you that you'll make $50,000 within a month. So I can charge 10,000 for it because they'll still end up with 40,000 in their pocket. But I know the value that I offer. So you need to ask yourself, what is the value that you offer that is at that level of price? That's a little uh, out of our book comments, but since you asked, so I have clients that are in real estate. I have retailers. I have people that are doctors. Or I have clients that are coaches. So I help them scale their business. I help them make 2, 3, 5 times their monthly revenue. So it doesn't matter really the business that the clients is in. It matters more the value that you offer in terms of their results. So if you can guarantee that their result is going to be much higher than what they pay you, they're going to pay you what you ask. So it's always an issue. And I've been in sales 15 years before I became a consultant. And in sales, what we thought to every sales representative was always go after value. If you can explain the value of what you offer well enough, then you will definitely sell the price you're asking. So people don't really care about price. People buy for two reasons. They buy for results. If they are guaranteed, if they know they're going to get what you're saying they're going to get. And for that, you can ask your clients to give you testimonials. You can build a reputation. You can share a lot of content. We show that you know what you're talking about. So those are the ways that you kind of build the trust, build the reputation to show that, yes, you can deliver the results you say you can deliver. And then the second is really being able to transmit that, to sell that, to explain in a manner that the client understands that he's going to get those results. If you can do those two things, you're going to skyrocket your business. And that's what I'm helping actually my latest client, which is a coach, we just reached now in 3 weeks, she reached 50K in her business after only 3 weeks of coaching. And why? It's because she suddenly had a mindset switch where she understood what she needs to do in order to explain the value that she's offering to her clients and send and she also increased her prices. She doubled the prices that she asked for her services because she suddenly realized, wait a minute, the value that I'm offering is immense. So I can increase my prices. And then she felt really good about it because she didn't feel like she was stealing or not delivering results. And then it was easy for her to convey that to a potential client, saying, look, this is the real results I'm bringing. This is my value. So it's normal you pay me this for my value. And then, as you know, I work a lot with the law of attraction. As you know, with the law of attraction is once you feel comfortable and you are within that vibe, then you will bring about the results that you expect. So if you're in the mindset of prosperity, if you are comfortable with the price range that you are in, and if you convey it, you will attract clients that are of that level. You will attract high paying clients easily. So it's really about mindset, it's about sales, it's about knowing how to express your value, it's about giving real value to your clients so that when you deliver, you actually over deliver. They're actually super thrilled with what you had to offer because you actually do give the value and the results that you say that you give. So I hope this helps you. And yes, if you are undervaluing your contribution, that's an issue, and that's also with the mindset and the self-esteem. It's undervaluing us. It's having the imposter syndrome. The imposter syndrome is about thinking that we're not good enough, and I'm charging too much, and I'm afraid now because I'm charging too much, so I shouldn't be, and I don't deserve. And that's all the imposter. And one day somebody's going to find out that I've been lying all this time and I'm not worth what I'm saying I'm worth. It's all BS. It's all in the mind. It's all a fake game. It's not true. So you have to get out of the imposter syndrome, figure out the value of what you're offering, figure out how you can convey that to your client. And to go back to my book, write a book, create a website where you're going to give even more content, write a book where there's a link inside a lot of times, not just once, but throughout the book, where people can go on the website, register for more information, and that way you have them in your system and you can upsell them or give them even more content. I have clients that actually come to me. I don't even have to come to them. They come to me because why? Because of my reputation, because I have a lot of books on the market. because I do a lot of YouTube videos, because I give a lot of content, because I know what I'm talking about, because I have 15 years of experience and I've done it so many times I can do it eyes closed. So eventually people find out, they find you and they come to you. And a book is good that way is because it attracts clients to come to you and not the other way around. So that it helps not have to go after clients, but have clients actually come and knock on your door and say, I absolutely want to work with you. And when clients come to you and say, I absolutely want to work with you, you can be sure that they're not really going to blink on the price. They're going to be pretty open to the price you give because they're the ones who absolutely want to work with you. So I hope this helped you, Mary Claudine. If you want more information or you want to book a call, I will put a Calendly link in this in the comment of this video so that you can book a call and see if I can help you, if you can have my coaching so that I can bring you to that next level and you can skyrocket your income and bring it to the next level. Make those 20, 30, 50, 100,000 a month like you can. If you have the expertise, if you have the value, and we go with my clients, what I do is I really dig. I dig to find where their value is, where their what we call the unfair advantage is, to showcase how much they can offer to their clients so that we can bump up the rate and find original, ingenious ways to get the high paying clients to be attracted and to come and to work with you because that's my expertise. That's what I do day in, day out. And I'm currently writing my 41st book called Seven Figure Websites, where I speak about building a massive online empire, building $1 million business online. So it's really my expertise. So again, if you want to book a call, I will leave a Calendly link under this video. And also, if you want to write a book, I will send you to a link. You don't even have to write your email. You'll get direct access to a webinar, how to write a book in 90 days or less. And you can also get my coaching to help you write a book faster in less than 90 days so that you can have your own best-selling book like I have five. And then it makes someone look at you very differently. You say, I am Mary Claudine so and so, I do so such and such, or you say, I'm Mary Claudine and I'm the author of a book about. It's very different, the conversation that you will have with people. So with that, thank you so much, all the people that have watched this video. And next time I will do, I hope, a special video on how to reach $10,000 per month in 10 weeks. Before that, I wish you well. God bless you. And I hope you skyrocket your business and have all the clients that you wish for and all the best, of course. And stay safe, stay healthy, because at the end of the day, that's what counts. Thank you so much. Love you very much. See you soon. Bye.